Have you ever wondered what bicycle fitting is all about? Do you think it might apply to you? Maybe you have questions about how you feel on your bike. You've had saddle discomfort, knee pain, lower back pain, hand numbness, neck pain, foot and ankle issues. Even a beginner can benefit from a proper and thorough fit. Looking at strengths and weaknesses and ranges of motion, the goal is to understand what her neutral position is going to need to be to put her on the bike. If I understand how she flexes and bends comfortably here on the table, when I put her on the bike, I'll have a good understanding of what a neutral fit is for Paula. This would be a neutral position for a lot of different riders. It's a relatively aggressive position. The saddle and the handlebars are in about the same relative height. This isn't good for Paula. You may notice, you may not, she's not real happy. The position that works for Paula is right here. Use my fancy remote to change it. So, see the smile? It's real. She likes to be much more upright. She likes to be further back. This takes the tension out of her shoulders. It puts an unlock in her elbows. She actually has some hand issues, some hand numbness issues. Between takes, she's been icing her hands. So this is an issue that we're really trying to overcome in this fit today. Gene Selkov's a mountain bike rider. He is a racer and cross-country rider. So Gene, if I can have you lay down on the table. So when I pick up his leg and look for range of motion, I get a number here on my goniometer. I'll take it, look at it in a different range of motion, a different aspect of that same leg. So we've got a good understanding of Gene right now. We've gathered a whole lot of information. We're going to move him to the bicycle and see what it's going to take to make him comfortable, put him in a neutral position on the bike using this information we've gathered. Started off here. When we worked with him for a while, we put him in this position. He has relaxed shoulders, unlocked elbows, a nice neutral wrist. Go ahead and step off if you would, Gene. Thanks, thanks. And then Chris is going to climb aboard. And for Chris, a neutral position is very different. So this is extended for Chris, this position. What Chris likes, Chris races downhill and slalom. Chris's experience on a mountain bike is much different. His neutral position is much different. A downhill rider, when you fit them, they actually do something no one else does in the fit room. They will actually stand and test the fit standing. It's a whole different experience. So what's neutral for him, he's going to be doing literally 40-foot jumps. 20 and 30-foot gaps are the norm in his world. He needs a bike that works in a completely different position than anyone else's bike. Gene's cross-country, concerned about going uphill fast. Chris is downhill, concerned about going downhill with incredible control, flying through the air with incredible control, landing, jumps, and staying alive to compete another day. So this is the neutral fit for Chris. Both mountain bike riders, two completely different experiences in mountain bike. This is Dave Hopkins. He's also a fitter here at the store. We're demonstrating a time trial / triathlon fit now. So I'm going to have you, Dave, lie down if you would on your back. Some of the things we discovered in the physical assessment portion with Dave, when I take his leg and bring it up this way, we're looking to see how much clearance and how much mobility he has. That's something in a time trial it's so much more important. For every fit we do and every rider we look at when we're doing a full three-dimensional fit, we'll look at this stuff. With the time trial fits, every point, every issue is so much more important. There's so many issues because this fit on a time trial bike is an extreme fit. It is as an extreme a fit on a bicycle as you can get. There's so many issues on a time trial or triathlon. So with Dave, what we've discovered is his range of motion here is right about to there. That's where I can easily move his leg. And with some riders, we can actually take their femur and easily lay it against their chest. With Dave, I can move it against his chest. He doesn't mind. And really, that's quite a bit of force. That's not comfortable to get it right here. When he's riding the bike, we have to make real sure that the pedaling range we put him in is right here. So when he goes down on the pedal stroke and up, we don't want to exceed this point in the pedal stroke. If we do, it's just beyond what his body can do. If you'll notice, I have his femur and his chest, they're right up against each other. On the table, there's no way we could get Dave's femur against his chest. He didn't have that kind of flexibility. So we're moving Dave into a more upright position, and you'll notice right here, this gap that changes, this opens up right here between his femur and his chest. There's a lot of room there. It was completely jammed before, so this more closely approximates his actual range of motion. So when he pedals in this position, with a higher bar, a little bit more forward position on the saddle, and a little bit further back on the bar, it opens up his position so he can actually pedal more efficiently.